It was 3-1. It was 3-1. Rangers win, baby, 4-3 over the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I'm wearing the same fit that I wore for the past 2 games. I don't give a shit. Oh my God. I cannot believe they actually completed the comeback. I can't believe it. It looked scary. It looked bad, but they did it. It's going to be a challenge round 2, but I do not care. I'm riding on the high right now. I can't believe they did it. I can't believe they did it. Oh, this is just great. This is just great. Oh, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And man, Artemi Panarin, Artemi Panarin, I had my doubts. We all had our doubts with him. But what does he do? He comes out and calls game. Wow. Before we get into it, or for people in live chat, I'm gonna get to you guys after I do the reaction video. Sorry, my hat's a bit off because I was jumping out of my seat after that win there. But like I was saying, yeah, I will get to you guys after. But for the people on replay watching, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new. And if you're live, leave a like as well. Turn the notifications on, especially if you're Ranger fans. We recap every game here on the channel. Oh boy, do we have a lot. Do we have a lot? Because am I thrilled that they won? Fuck yeah, I am. Am I gonna be nitpicking and complaining about little things? Maybe. We'll see where this goes. But first period comes around. The Rangers actually played, I thought, a pretty solid period. And it didn't look too great. Miller, he had a bad turnover in the neutral zone, led to a 2-on-1. Trouba made a nice play there to break that up. And Igor, he had to make some huge saves, and the Rangers go the other way on that. And it ends up being Chris Kreider scoring on a 2-on-1. Mika just gives it right to him. Kreider said MSU was going to be a jungle. He turned it into one as he gets them on the board early for a 1-0 lead. What a snipe by Kreider. Jari, oh, ice cold. And he was supposed to be the difference maker, apparently. Igor, then, he makes a big glove stop on Crosby. And then Panarin, he went off for a slashing penalty. I don't know why I'm losing my train of thought here. He went off for slashing. The penalty got killed, though, easily. The Rangers penalty kill with Tyler Mott, it's night and day the difference between how bad it was and now what it's like. It is just far better. It's night and day, like I said. But Rangers kill that off, and the Rangers continue to get chances. Kopp had some good chances. Hedl, he had one really good chance, and then he followed up the TV timeout with another great chance. And unfortunately, Trouba decides to high stick Matheson, a dumb penalty. Ends up being 4 minutes. So, yeah, that wasn't too good. And the Penguins, of course, score on it. Fox tried to stop a goal, but it just went over. It didn't seem like it did at first, but Toronto sound the horn, and we have a tied game. And it felt like the narrative that we've been seeing all of these past few games. The Rangers outplay the Penguins in the first period, but they just have one unlucky break that ruins it. Shots 13-8 in favor of Pittsburgh. Did not feel that way. I thought the Rangers played a way better period than that. Second period comes around, and things were pretty embarrassing. I'm not going to lie. This period wasn't happy with at all. Gensel tried scoring. The refs took forever to blow the whistle. Nothing new there. Fourth line, they get a good shift going finally. The fourth line has needed to wake up. Mott has been the only one really that has showed up. Jari makes a big glove save on Fox on the power play as Matheson went off for, or Matheson went off for interference. Rangers power play, got a couple chances. Panarin looked very lazy, and this is where you go, okay, what are we doing here, Panarin? Because he has not looked good all series long, and there's no denying that. Then Igor, he has to make a couple big saves. Kakko takes a delay of game penalty. You can't do that in a game 7. You just simply cannot do that. And what happens? Pittsburgh capitalizes on it, and it's Jake Gensel as he left right in front of the net, and people want to complain that it was a high stick. But you know what? I can't complain because, one, Kakko never should have took that penalty, and two, when are you going to stop leaving Gensel wide open? Well, now you don't have to worry about that. But you kept doing it. You cannot do it. It got reviewed, confirmed goal. Igor then he has to make big saves, and the Rangers like scoring after he does. As Miller shot it, it bounced off of Jeff Carter and Mike Matheson. Lucky bounce for the Rangers, and that makes it a 2-2 game. But the Rangers still just look awful. Trouba, he had an awful shift against the Penguins' fourth line. He was just standing as there was a puck battle going on, and instead of actually getting the puck, just let that go. And then Russ goes off for cross-checking Trouba, ironically enough, and the Rangers go on the power play, and they do nothing on it. The power play did not look good. And then Penguins score towards the end of the period as Hedl, garbage turnover. You cannot do that. I don't understand some of these passes in the middle of the ice in the offensive zone when the passing lane is clearly closed, and it leads to a Rodriguez somewhat breakaway. Miller tried to break up the play, but that is pretty much all that happened that period. And shots in that period were 18-12 in favor of Pittsburgh. You cannot play like that. You can't play like that in a game 7. Third period comes around. Embarrassing start for the Rangers. It took them 5 minutes to get a shot. Laffy got the first shot. Panarin, he high sticks Letang in the offensive zone. Lucky it wasn't 4 minutes, but you got bad vibes. You got bad vibes. Then Mott, he gets a breakaway shorthanded. Yes, here we go. Oh, and he decides to try to just sneak one by with a low, weak shot. Okay. Igor then makes a huge save as the penalty is killed. And Mika gets tripped up by Carter. We go to the power play, and the Rangers don't score on it. But right after, Andrew Kopp wins a board battle in the corner. I should say won a board battle. He didn't really win a board battle, but he finds Mika from the corner with a beautiful pass. Mika snipes it, and we got a tied game. And it just so nice. And you thought you had the hope. You had a feeling they were going to do it. The Rangers look slow in overtime, though. The Penguins get all their early chances. Miller, he makes a great play in the neutral zone. Penalty is drawn. Rangers call a timeout, and it took till the end. But they did. Panarin, he fires one on Tristan Jarry, and it is one of the best shots ever. Just a beautiful snipe, and the Rangers win 4-3. Shots in the game, 45-30 in favor of Pittsburgh. Face-off percentage, 51-49 in favor of Pittsburgh. Hits, 25-14 in favor of the Rangers. Block shots, 18-16 in favor of the Rangers. Shots in that period, by the way, the third, 12-7 in favor of Pittsburgh. Rangers outshot Pittsburgh, though, in overtime, 3-2. Sure. But, wow. Let's talk about each individual line, though, now. The first line, the Kreider, Zibanejad, and Vetrano line. I actually like that Gallant decided to have Laffy take a few shifts, maybe shake some things out, because Vetrano hasn't looked too great at all this series, which hopefully he picks that up next series. But overall, I liked Meek and Kreider's play a lot more today. They definitely looked into it a lot more, and they showed urgency in a game 7, which is something that was very important considering how poor they played at the start of this series. Second line, Panarin, Strome, and Kopp, they need to be better. They need to be better round 2. It's simple as that. You cannot play the way you did. You just can't. It's unacceptable. Not enough chances. Kopp ended up getting moved around a couple of different lines, but Strome and Panarin, I didn't like their plays. Of course, Panarin redeemed himself with the winner there, but we need to start seeing the Panarin that we're paying $11.5 million for in round 2 if we want to beat the Canes. That is for sure. Third line, definitely their worst game of the series, but they still played pretty good. Hedl, he had a bit of a rougher game. Lafreniere, though, didn't get a point, but boy, did he deserve it. He's been a monster this postseason. A monster, and it sucks that it's going to go so under the radar. And the fourth line, I don't really like how the fourth line's been playing. I like Mott. I think that you really need Barclay Goodrow back, though, because Reeves, nope. He only threw one hit in this game. He's not even really doing anything. And Rooney, I thought, had a pretty rough game. Thankfully, they didn't get too much ice time, though. And for the defense, Lindgren and Fox, They are just so much better when they're together. It's just so much. It's night and day when Lindgren's playing versus when he's not. Adam Fox, he looked a bit shaky at times this game, but Lindgren has been definitely consistent. Miller and Truba, he had a really bad game in my opinion. But Miller, I liked his game outside of that turnover that he had. But either way, I mean, it didn't cost him a goal. But Truba's had it rough. Schneider and Braun, they barely even played. I can't even comment. And Igor, are you kidding me? You didn't get the shutout, but you want to shut up those Penguin fans? Win a game 7 and the way they did with the amount of big saves he had. Wow, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. He shut them up. But in terms of round 2 against the Canes, I'm gonna do a preview of that on the channel, full preview, but a quick little one here for the reaction video. We need some improvements though here. Let's not pretend that this was bad. I liked the way they played game 5. I liked game 6, but I need to see more. I didn't like what I saw in game 7. I need more. I need more, especially against a Carolina Hurricanes team that has given trouble in the past. This is going to be a huge test to this Rangers group. Going to get some flashbacks to the bubble series, but this is huge, and I'm here for it. I think that the Rangers are gonna. I think that they're gonna have to. I mean, they're gonna have to improve. I think they're gonna do it. I think they're going to step up to the task. Um, Maybe I'm just riding the high right now, but we'll preview round 2 more uh going forward on the channel. So that's going to be it for me for the reaction video. For the people in the live chat, I will get to you guys right after I wrap this up. If you are watching on replay, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you do enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Ranger fans. Turn the notifications on. Round 2, here we come. Let's go Rangers, baby.